What's up, people? Welcome back again. Finding Value Fantasy is back and ready to go, ready to hit the ground running. We have literally like a little over a month until the season starts, like 40 days about. That is actually insane. I have a lot of volume to get in, but I'm excited to be able to do that alongside these videos, the stream, maybe some people in the chat. Who knows? We're going to have a good time regardless. Going to be talking a lot of strategy. Hopefully, even if I can just help one person learn or think about something in a different way, I think I've done my job here with just this little fun thing that I like to do on the side, making fantasy content. It's a lot of fun. I want to continue to grow it from the ground up. It'll take some time, but I'm super excited about it. And yeah, I'm hoping to hammer it down the stretch here. Hopefully find some growth. And yeah, we're going to keep on rolling through these drafts, do a lot of recordings, do a lot of content, and try to keep growing this thing, try to help other people out as well along the way, and just grow together. That'd be awesome. Well, get started. So trying to drink from the hose of all the stuff that's coming out, all the information. So if I miss something, give me the or like give me the info if you got something. But I think I've pretty caught up for now. So yeah, trying not to grab a bunch of people that are probably going to keep falling, trying to be aware of who's rising and who's not going to go at ADP. Definitely good. I'll definitely say I feel good about the Tank Dell stuff, so that's really exciting. What's up, First Down? I probably should do some Premier League stuff, but I also don't know anything about it too. So we'll see. Like all my bankroll, I just want to like shove into NFL, so I might not be doing too much stuff, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do good in the dinger, and I'll have some extra that I want to throw into that. I got some time for those contests. I might jump in some of that. I did do a couple of NBA drafts, so I did one at least. So I like the NBA. Probably the second out of all the things I know. NFL would be the main thing, and then second would be NBA. In terms of like what I kind of feel like I'm knowledgeable about. I'm in the $3 false night. Nice. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I'll see. Lamb, Barkley. Let's get Barkley. Start off with Eliminator, and then we'll hit 2 BBMs on the way out. Should be a good time. Excited to be here again. Excited to hit the content mines hard for basically next month plus, and then I mean we'll have our weekly show every week for Henry Barkley makes a ton of sense here. That's fine. And then I'll have our weekly show where we do build and battle. We build Battle Royale lineups, and then we battle, or we build a potential DFS lineup, build some pick'ems, and then we battle in the Battle Royale streets. Okay, so keep our Eliminator notes up as well. I should go ahead and add. What should I add here? Just regular notes are good. Trying to dabble a bit in it because I'm letting all the transfer news filter a bit. I see. Did you end up getting a team in the finals? I don't remember for sure if you did or not. Yeah, it looks like those Spain pieces were big. I mean, I didn't even get close to the final, so, but interesting how it all worked out. It's like Argentina got you through, and then you needed Spain to like finish anywhere, and you needed like obscure Spain pieces too, because like those are the ones that scored the points. Or if you had Jamal, that would work too, but that was kind of rare to have both of them. Oh yeah. I remember that. Did you have a team that would have fared well in the? I forgot if you had a Spain stack or not. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I remember now. Yeah, my brother also got bounced from it with a pretty high score, but he didn't have any Spain pieces, so he wasn't too mad. Because you could have, I mean, obviously Martinez was pretty needed, but like the goalie, Arge goalie, but outside of that, like he probably didn't need much. I mean, there was no other Argentina player that scored any points, basically. All right, so Javante goes 23. Like, this is the kind of stuff I'm just like, yeah. This is what I'm going to continue to lean into for the rest of the eliminators that I do. Obviously, I'm going to have some that have no early running backs, but so I'm going to continue to lean into just not, like, I'm not taking Javante there. I'll take Barkley and Henry because this is basically their ADP, but like, no, I'm not touching a lot of these guys. My team that got bounced had Torres. Oh my God. Yeah, you would have been cooking. Yeah, that is unfortunate. No, you would have been in good shape there. On to the next. You hopefully get better luck in the next one. But that's unfortunate, bro. Makes me sad. I want to see you winning. I want to see everyone winning. 70% peaceful. That guy knew his knee was bad the whole time. Only 9. Yeah, it seems like time and time again, San Francisco, weird shit going on. Just like always. Always. That sucks. But yeah, I mean, $90 at least. I mean, it's still a good amount of money, but like, at least you're like you said, the lower contest, you have a higher percentage of them. But I mean, 17%, you still got 80% of your teams, 80+% of your teams with no Pearsall, and I don't even know, like, it's bad because you just don't want that CLV because you know you're gonna lose like 50, 60 picks of CLV, probably maybe less, maybe more. He could legit become like almost undraftable soon. I don't really know, but yeah, it's not great. Definitely not great. We'll see what happens though. Team was the Nico fell really late. Yeah, it's crazy. Nico, like, just so many of those picks like in that contest were just like useless until like super late. It's just really interesting how that contest kind of came to be. With just all the ETN, Garrett Wilson. Let's do ETN. And then we'll stop taking running back for a little bit. We'll get Higgins, Garrett Wilson, or Lad. I'll take Garrett probably as my top pick here. If I can't get him, I'll just do Higgins here. Ooh, I could take. Ooh, Neighbors at. It's probably a good time to load up on some Neighbors in Eliminator, right? Oh, we went. Right as I said it, I was like, this is the time to get Eliminator, huh? Or get Neighbors, huh? Oh, that's okay. But yeah, definitely an Eliminator. You can probably get them much later than you can BBM right now. Like anywhere here is probably worth grabbing them. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. I can take care of it here. Garrett Wilson. So we start with these 3 running backs. We get Garrett Wilson as our first receiver. We're just gonna lean into the fact that ETN's gonna fill our flex. Yeah. 50 BBMs. I have 18% Neighbors, and one of my teams got him at 54. That's awesome. That is very cool. I was kind of in the camp, like, I don't know. It's such a hard situation. Like, I guess you could say, oh, you should have just grabbed more of them because he was so cheap. But it's like the tea leaves were just like screaming that this dude is like so hurt. Like, he got a second surgery, like all this stuff, and just like, nope, he's good to go. It's just crazy how things worked out that way. I was pretty, I guess, overconfident that he was going to end up just like, so overconfident that he was going to end up being a faller because, like, hey, like, if you just keep getting that drum beat of just like, oh my God, this guy is banged up, this guy's knee is messed up, dude can't even run in the baseball game, whatever, like all this other stuff that just keeps happening. It just seemed like it was a pretty fair chance that things were really trending the wrong direction, and turns out he is. He might not be ready week 1, but he's pretty much good to go. Like, way better than we thought he was going to be. Like, we didn't think he'd even be ready to go quickly at all, and it turns out he seems like he's going to be ready. I'd say like by week 4, being pessimistic, and if you're being optimistic, he'd be ready week 1. So Super big swing there, like of what we expected and what actually happened. So that's intriguing. But you know, I have some, like I pretty much only took him when he fell like an extreme amount. So I'd imagine most of my shares of him are probably in the 40s somewhere in BBM, and then same with the Eliminator. So I have some, like I didn't full fade him, but I don't have like, considering he's probably going to be like a 2-3 turn pick, I don't have enough. So yeah. Same as CMC now, since he's the only non-dead San Fran piece. Yeah, that I don't know what's happening. Gotta get your striplings. Get your striplings while you can. I'm wondering, like, if I'm gonna end up getting bailed out with Kalen Black, like he wasn't gonna get an opportunity until Jordan James got hurt, or it's just like he was gonna get an opportunity either way, and now it's like expedited. I don't know, but maybe I got lucky there. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Burden, Watson, Tate, Rome. I want Burden preferably here, but I'm probably not gonna get him. So. Jesus, that's absurd. I had my convictions about the base running video because it didn't look like he was even trying to run. Yeah, well, turns out you did the right thing there. That wasn't really concerning to me. It was just more so just all of the buzz. I'll get Rome, I guess. Yeah, like the camp buzz, I'm not buying, or the camp stuff I'm not buying is like Marvin Harrison sucks. I'm not buying that. I'm fine if he falls. I'll take him. What am I buying? I'm buying Stribling. I'm buying Kalen Black. I'm buying. What else am I buying? I'm not buying AJ Brown is washed. Yeah, those are the main things. Unlimited amount of stuff you can really be thinking about, but right now that's the main things that pop in my head right now. Tate's, Warren, BTJ, I guess Tate. I don't really know what else to pick, so I'll take Tate. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of been the fear for a while about all these spots. Obviously, San Francisco's kind of opened up as like a new location for these guys with all the injuries. So there's a lot of shoes that need to drop. And like, I don't know, let's just say Diggs shows up on that team. Like, I don't think Stribling's dead, but like, yeah, you're not feeling as great about it. Connor shows up on the team. I don't think Kalen Black's dead, but you definitely don't feel as good about it. So there's a lot of stuff that's like kind of wishy-washy. I would say, but I think like just depends on like who lands where, and there's a lot. I mean, Diggs, Debo, Keenan, Connor might get traded. Who else is like a trade candidate? I mean, Kamara maybe. No, Kamara has like there's like no reason Kamara should get moved at all, really. I think James Cotamani that his second surgery was, and I was good to go less than 10 days after Floyd playing soccer again after a week after that. Well, where were you when I need this information? Interesting though. Yeah, it's just yeah. We just don't know enough about this stuff. It's like, well, you do probably since you experienced it, but I mean, like most people don't know anything about this stuff because like it's like, oh, you hear second surgery, you're like, oh, that's really bad. Like he's dusted, but maybe that was. Maybe not bullish to get another surgery, but just kind of like a recovery time's kind of reasonable after this point. It's not going to like increase by a lot. They went out mode with the age of their team. Yeah, Niners are definitely win that, but it's so hard. You really think about how hard the NFL is when you think about like the Rams just loading up on all these pieces, and then these other teams have to try to like compete with them, and they will. I mean, I'm not saying Rams are locked to win the Super Bowl by any means, but man, did they look good on paper. And they looked good last year on the field. All right, Garrett Wilson, Rome, Tate. It's a good one to get like Geno and Ward or something. Load up on receiver, load up on tight end here, or load up on receiver, running back, or more receivers for sure. And then we'll start getting some running backs and or some quarterbacks, tight ends. Good Lord, can't talk. Okay, I see. So Marvin's going to pick 70, 75 in Eliminator. I would gobble that up all day. I'm definitely getting the Dipperino on that. Rico, Chris Godwin, Sutton, Harvey. I think I'm chilling on running back for now. I'm gonna get it one more late. Lemon's okay, I guess. Maybe what Godwin or Sutton, Downs, Reed, Pittman. I guess QJ. I don't really want QJ though, personally, but. Make sure it's straight. I think it's straight. All right, we got QJ, Sutton. Oof. I guess we can change it up a little bit because I don't like this at all. Let's do Sutton. I don't do Sutton very much. Let's do Sutton first. And then we could do like Reed or Downs, maybe. Brooks went 84. What are we thinking here? Addison. We can go Michael Wilson. I do want to get my Michael Wilson up a little bit now that he was going like so late early on. Or so early, like he was going kind of early on, and I just like was all over it, and then I just like stopped liking him. Now I feel like he's dropped a bit, and I kind of want to buy back in a little bit, even though I like Marv a ton too. Kind of want to start buying into it a little bit more. Oh, this is brutal. Let's just get Lemon, whatever. A lot of week 10 buys, gonna have to remedy that for sure, but. You know, if I make it to week 10 in this team, suppose I'm not that mad. So, but I'm going to try to cool on the week 10s after this now. Lemon, Tate, Sutton, Rome, Garrett. We got to find some like a Khalil Shakir ass pick or something would be kind of just what the doctor ordered in this team. I would take Michael Wilson too if he falls back, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm like halfway through my eliminators and halfway through my a little bit under halfway through my BBMs. And it's like, it's 50% full, but like, it's like speed run time because this month's going to go by fast. And once this month's over, BBM's basically closed. Like once you get to like almost September, like BBM is closed. So is it 180 point player for McCarthy? Feels like it's still a good bet. Yeah. I mean, I've always been kind of like, I've always been skeptical of that. Like, I don't know. I've never been I wouldn't say skeptical is the right word. I've never been like the guy that's in on Addison, but like he's always like when he has a quarterback that's playing solid, he like produces like every time. Like he's a good receiver, great receiver. Really good to have JJ on the other side helping him out, but he's a great receiver. So he's going to take advantage of like those mismatches and the fact that they're doubling JJ and stuff like that. So he's good. I need to take more of him. Would be my takeaway right now. I need to take more of him. Especially because I'm very in on Kyler and JJ. I need to take a little bit more shots on Addison. Okay, let's see. Good time to take our first quarterback. Okay, Bo Nix. I got really good spread of quarterbacks here, it looks like. Yeah, I mean, like I said, like when I see stuff like Rashad White and Jonathan Brisk going 84, 85, that makes me very happy that I have, and like very happy that I have my 3 running backs early. That's just the way I feel. It's like I get Barkley, Henry, Etienne, and then make it up with receivers, or I start 3 receivers, and I end up with like Pollard, Brooks, Rashad White. Yeah, I mean, I just think I take this running back 50-50 like most of the time. Maybe not all, but a good amount of the time, probably. I've seen that. Yep, I've seen that as well. Hi, Christopher. Perfect timing for me to take Addison. Got him at 107 too. It's nice. This guy took Pierce at 106. I would very much advise against doing this. This is just not a good idea, and it's just not. Like, just don't be the person that does this, guys. And I shouldn't have to tell you that, but just don't be the person that does that. Really bad idea. Now I can take that one. Speak of the devil. We get Kyler and Addison right away. Boom, boom. Ideal build for NBA. What's my ideal build for NBA? I'd really like the 2 big build. Like if you get Jokic, I mean, really, if you get Jokic, I like doing 2. I think you could do like 2 mid-range guys and get away with it. I really like stopping at 2 bigs because you only need to start 1. If you end up spending too much capital on 3, you're probably wasting it. But if you don't get like a good big, you don't want to play with 2. Like, it's not a good idea. So, like if Embiid is your first big, yeah, I wouldn't do 2. But if you end up with Bam or Cat or whatever, probably can stop at 2 if you get the right second guy. I like doing that. So I would probably say, what was it? It's like a 16 picks, right? So like a 7-7-2 or something like that would be, I would say something like that would be good. 8-6-2, go heavy on the guards. Let me just verify. Four, 5, 6, yeah, 16. So who are you picking here? First down. It's a slow draft. I have Tatum. Ooh, this is really cool. I did not know they had this for Spike Week. That's sick. I think I want to take Maxey. He's a faller. He should fall, but I don't know if he should fall this much. If I don't take him, I'd probably take like Denny or AD or something like that. I'm not sure, but I'm in a slow draft right now. All right, Shakir went. That was one I was kind of hoping to get. Did not get him. This is a good, maybe because defensive points. Well, I was watching some content. They were kind of off Jalen Brown, so I kind of wanted to fade him right now until he drops a little bit more. Maybe Maxey should also be falling. I don't know. Or Maxey did fall. He's at pick 19, but I don't know. Good to know. Yeah. And these are this guy, and it was Sakarian and the Badge Bros. So I definitely not that they're right about everything, but I trust they're sharp people. So like obviously I'm gonna, their words mean a lot to me. Like I weigh their words above some other people's because they're sharp. So and other stuff. All right, I think Keaton Mitchell's a fun, just like go fourth guy for this, and just stop at 4 there. I think that could be interesting. Get Mark the Shark. Get Cam Ward. We probably go Cam Ward just to get another receiver. Like we can figure out tight end as we go. We need a second quarterback here. I want to articulate this better just because I always want to. I like listening to everyone's opinion because I feel like everyone has different perspectives on stuff. I'm always gonna like pay attention to it, but like I will obviously weigh BBM champs winner, opinion over another person or someone that has a proven track record of being great at a lot of different stuff, like the Badge Bros and Zakarian, those kind of guys. Like I definitely weigh their advice very highly in my mind. So, and they deserve that. So, yeah. And I'm missing people, of course, that I could also include, but I'm not here to name 9,000 names people. But a lot of good content out there, and I really appreciate being able to learn from them. Hopefully, I'm also able to provide some sort of knowledge and different perspectives of stuff too, because that's kind of what I'm here to. So my goal is, and that's why I kind of think of things in different ways. That's what I'm saying with this Eliminator stuff. Is I just think like this Eliminator. My take has continued to be. I think that there could be some sort of like artificial bumping of like running backs due to like perceived safety, similar to how like there's a bump to quarterbacks in Superflex, but that's like a real bump because the rules are changing of the game, and in this the rules are not changing, just the format of the contest is changing. So I don't think that some of these running backs should be going so much higher just because of perceived safety, and that's why I think the value is either taking the early running backs or really leading into like a 0 RB type build and just kind of sidestepping that mid-range of running backs in like the 4th, 5th, 3rd, 4th, 5th round, 6th round. That's my biggest takeaway in this Eliminator right now. And I'm not gonna have 0% of Javonte, 0% of a lot of those guys in that range. I mean, Javonte is a good example. Kyron, Jacobs, Monty. Like, I'm not having 0 of all these guys, but the fact that they're getting pushed up the board, in my opinion, artificially, is what I'm trying to like. I'm not going to do that. I've been taking more Zachariah Branch. They need wide receiver 2. Uribus has been good. He has been looking good. Yeah. Sucks on Brazel. I thought Brazel was a pretty fun pick, and I would not touch him. I would just say like whatever Brazel you have now is good, and just kind of stick with that. I wouldn't want to tag on any more Brazel at all. All right, we don't need another running back. We have plenty of that. We could do Travis Hunter. We got Wilson, Rome, Tate, Sutton, Lemon. This is a 4 running back build. Is this a 3-4-8-3? That probably works, right? 3-4-8-3. Yeah, I think that probably makes the most sense. Get another quarterback, get 3 tight ends late, and then we can get 2 more receivers. We got to figure out who we're getting. Hawk would be cool. Dulcich Helm, great. Otten, Fireman. I mean, it's just a good amount of options down here that I'm fine with. We're down a receiver. Tank Dell, another guy that's going up. Oh yeah, I'll take Stribling at 1/6. This 100%. This Matthew D. Wood is taking Stribling. I'm gonna take Stribling now before he can. Cool. We'll take one more receiver. Did Travis Hunter go? He did not. Ooh, okay. Travis Hunter and stop the button. I mean, we need one more quarterback. Can we get Gino on the next one? Maybe. I could get screwed at quarterback if I don't take another one now. Whatever. I want Travis Hunter, so I'm gonna take Travis Hunter. Probably not the right decision to make, but I mean, Kyler and Ward isn't that bad. I mean, I'm gonna take another guy for sure. I just don't know who. I'll take a shot on someone. I don't know who it's gonna be, but I'm taking a shot on someone. Maybe like Cousins, kind of fun, and just hope you make it through week 6. Suppose I could do that. So no Dell, no Branch. Tight end receiver feels fine now. Got some cover for week 10. I got Wilson, Tate, Addison, Stribling, Hunter week 10. Not fun, but you know, I got people there. If Gino falls, I'd be ecstatic. If I can get Brissett, that's fine too. I mean, Brissett or Cousins aren't bad because like they both kind of are going to do similar jobs here because on this one, Brissett, as long as he survives till week 9, did his job. I still have 2 quarterbacks the rest of the way. Cousins, if he survives till week 9, I still have Kyler Murray and Ward the rest of the way. So like both of them are in a similar situation where they might get benched late, and it could work out in my favor for either of those guys. 2 at 162 is crazy. Everyone has 2 or 3. This will. I mean, if they push, there's just a chance, but I have a feeling he'll probably go. All right, who am I taking in this double dribble? You tag me on X. That's Brad. The Tennessee wide receiver curse is a real thing. At this point, you just can't touch it, never works out. Brazzle, yeah. All right, let me see what you tag me on. Let me just see my phone. Cade, Mitchell, Daniels. Yeah, I love Cade. Gobert, Ayton, Carter. Yeah, that feels terrifying. That center room feels very scary. Everything else seems good though. Ayton's on. I guess is he planning to be the starter? I'm guessing. Oh, I have Sar. Yeah, I never feel good about Wendell Carter or them because I just feel like their minutes are so like capped. So I feel like you're just like, yeah, you're just counting on like Gobert, and that feels really bad. Obviously, Gobert can drop like 35 a game probably, but like that, you probably hemorrhage points off that alone. And I feel like you're not going to get much from Carter or Ayton in like most situations, but Garden wings seem awesome. Seem really good though. Yeah, it's always a feel out because like when you do those drafts, like you can get legit like cooked out of like different positions like wing. You can run out of wings, you can run out of guards, you can run out of bigs. That feel good. So I need to look at the summer league stuff. I'll make a notes for NBA notes. Probably kill. Yaxel was the MVP, huh? Interesting. All right, please do not fuck me on this, bro. Fuck, he has McBride. Don't do it, bro. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it. Pearsall's a good pick. Don't fuck me, bro. Whew. All right, good. Ooh, now we do this. If we get Hawk, we get Hawk. I'm not gonna potentially ruin my team by taking. Yeah, I like this. I would have liked to get Wilson for sure, but I'm not gonna worry about it now. Yeah, I'll take whoever I can get at this point. Hawk, Helm. Just give me 3 tight ends. Yeah, my last 2 picks are tight ends, so it'll be whatever it is. Really, I'm not sure what it's gonna look like. It could be pretty gross, but see, might get stuff to fall to me. What do I want more, Hawk or Helm? Helm has a lot more. Oh, well, that made my answer. Or that answered my question. I got Helm. So this team so far is Kyler Murray, Ward, Brissett, Barkley, Henry, Etienne, Keith Mitchell, Garrett Wilson, Roma Dunze, Tarnell Tate, Cortland Sutton, Mekhi Lemon, Jordan Addison, Stribling, and Hunter. Gunnar Helm at tight end. We got 2 more tight end picks to make, and then we are done with this Eliminator Draft. And we're going to jump into 2 more BBMs, and we're going to just get one out of here for the day. Upcoming plans. This weekend, we'll continue to do more recordings. I think sometime next week is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up the stream with my friends that we do most years. So we'll do like, my plan is to do like back to back streams with people that don't draft on Underdog that much. But yeah, that's fun for me. I enjoy that. It's very, very fun, and I just like having teams with other people because it makes it a fun time to sweat down like later in the season. Kind of like, hey, did we make it to the semifinals? We did. That's sick. Stuff like that. It's pretty cool. So we shall see how that goes. All right, what am I taking? I need to figure out what I'm taking in this. It's like Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is the high upside swing there. Like maybe Washington's good, right? Crazy. 2023 got 4,000 points. Imagine getting that season again. I definitely had a lot of AD that year, I remember. I felt so smart. I guess Gesicki's a fine pick. Yeah, this is pretty gross. Yeah, like no shot I'm taking. Like I'll take Jesus, man. Yeah. It's fine. If I'm gonna get locked out of any position, tight end's the one, but I can't say it feels good. I can't say it feels good. Alright, got some notes down. Ranch goes. All right, we're going to be SOL at tight end here, but it's just like, is there an upside swing anywhere? There's not. I mean, Theo Johnson could like emerge, I guess. Take Tanner Koizle for fun here. This is disgusting. Like is Dean Connors. I would if I get a bunch of stuff with, oh wow. Good to know. My Stribling pick is dust. All right, let's go Gesicki. Get Mike Gritty. Eric Hall starting tight end. I'm not. I need to hear Eric Hall has a pulse before I start drafting him, man. Can't do it. Koizle's gotten some buzz at least. Clear for camp. I'm just gonna do Darnell Washington because he feels like the Mayer's the fun pick. We'll do Mayer. I mean, I guess the way I see it is like how often is like Darnell Washington screwing me out of getting advanced? I think Mayer could like if Bowers is like misses like 4 weeks at some point, I think like Mayer could just win me those weeks every week. Like Washington, you're just hoping he scores a goal line touchdown and gets you 7 points. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. You've told me a lot of things that are going to happen, Christopher. They don't always happen, man. I can't believe everything you say. You've also told me things that do end up happening. So you're not. I'm not saying you're always wrong, but I need more info to start drafting him. And to be clear, I don't like taking Gesicki at all, but he's there. All right, capping this team off, Eliminator. We're gonna do some BBMs after this. Kyler Murray, Cam Ward, Brissett, Barkley, Henry, Etienne, Keaton Mitchell, Garrett Wilson, Roma Dunze, Carnell Tate, Cortland Sutton, Mekhi Lemon, Jordan Addison, Sean Tripling, Travis Hunter, Gunnar Helm, Mike Gesicki, and Michael Mayer. And Tripling's probably gonna stop rising in ADP because Debo has been signed. There's one. Hey man, I'm just hoping like I want to be able to hammer Antonio Williams. Yeah, Antonio Williams. I want to be able to hammer Antonio Williams. Like there's a lot of places I want to like start hammering pieces of. And as soon as Keenan Allen, as soon as Diggs gets signed, I'm able to start hammering those guys, and that's what I'm looking forward to. All right. BBM we go. Got some Eliminators slow going right now. Trying to keep those rolling along as well. I'm gonna make those slow draft picks right now while I'm waiting for this thing to start. Derrick Henry and Monra. I'll do that. Sure. All right, let's see. Justin Herbert and Keaton Mitchell. I just saw that. Deebo Samuel. Yeah, I mean, they need him. Jarian Price for the first running back. Seahawks first full team scrimmage. Price fall. George Lonnie 3 running back drills in spring. Tyler Algier. Most impressive players. Bishal Tootin, Parker Washington. Man, oof. Olavi signed a big extension. He's number 19 on the Vikings. I missed a lot of the clips today. At this point, I think it's reasonable, rational for Fournette to not expect Ricky Pearsall to make any contribution. Jeez, that is something. Jesus, that is like the worst takeout. That's like the worst shit I've seen about it at all. All right, I was hoping to get Gibbs. We got Bijan. We'll take it. We got a 102. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take a 102. Not going to complain about that. Draft number 2, high score. We're doing Bestball Mania 7. Hello. There's some freaks right there. All right, we got Jamar Chase going at 3. Let's get the song moving. Let's change the song. That's good for that now. McCaffrey goes at 5. So, like, where are we taking Debo now? I mean, I guess, like, Debo should be going... I mean, is Debo going to rise to, like, the hundreds? Because this is a pretty good landing spot for him. Like, if you think about it realistically, like, are you you're probably pretty excited about Debo going back to the Niners. Like, he had his best years there. He's back to the Niners. I mean, he probably rises to pick 100. And once again, I'm just like sitting on the sidelines, not taking these free agent guys. I don't know. That might be one of my bigger mistakes I make, or maybe it's a good thing to not be buying these free agents that are not on a team for a reason most of the time. I don't know. Maybe not. But like time and time, we've seen Keenan Allen continuously like outdo his draft capital from being undrafted or from signing late. We've seen Debo do it. I don't know. Yeah, hard to say. Yeah, no, he's probably like, I'd say conservatively, he's probably like at least like a top 120 pick. He might go higher than that. Because like Pearsall, you got to think Pearsall is gonna like legit become like undrafted. Like Pearsall should be going in like the 150s, 180s, 200s. Like he should just be almost undrafted. Stripling should move up to like the 150s probably. And then Debo will probably be the second receiver. And he'll probably be like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, is he going to go to pick 80? I really don't know. He's definitely rising a lot, though. That I could say confidently. I might try to get him in this draft, like at like 150 or something. Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, I'd probably click on him in like the 20th round or the 18th round or whatever. If I had like whatever, just like throwaway pick. But yeah, I think he should probably not get drafted. But the thing is, he won't be probably for like the next. He'll probably get drafted in every draft for the next 3 weeks, like regardless. So if you think there's no edge, that's probably it right now. Like I said, there's no guarantee he's not going to play the whole season. There is a fair, reasonable chance in this situation that he could end up playing at some point. And in that case, you probably want him in like the 18th round or whatever. I'm refreshing here. Nico, Pickens, Rice. Rice, Smith, Pickens. Let's do Neighbors and Zay. Let's do Neighbors and Zay. Like I said, I think Neighbors probably goes higher than this at some point. So I'm fine taking him at 23. Let's go Zay. Bijan, Neighbors, Zay to start this team off. I'm okay with that. So yeah, I guess I shouldn't feel too like having 6% Neighbors with like the take I had on him is pretty good. Because I was pretty much just like not wanting to take him unless he fell to like the 4th or the 5th. And so I imagine most of my teams was like, I'm actually gonna look now I'll pull a team up so you guys can see it. But I imagine most of my Neighbors is pretty late. Which I guess is cool. Let's look at my BBM teams here. I mean, I could look at this at Spike Week. It'd be a lot easier, but yeah, let's do that because I have Spike Week. I might as well use it. Let me mute so I don't have to. You guys don't hear my keyboard. Okay. Just trying to save your guys' ears there. I don't have the noise suppression on Firefox. Have to use Firefox due to Spike Week. You know, I don't think it's that bad, but just trying to make things a little bit better for you guys. All right, so I have a Neighbors team. It is a what's this team? I got about 37. Oh, I drafted that a month ago. I got one on April 26th. And I took Neighbors at 16. So There's 2 that I haven't got any CLV on. June 3rd. Wow. Here's one. Okay, this is a good one. I'll show this one in a second. Hold on. Well, I don't know if the rest of the team's good, but I got good CLV at least. So let's look at these 2. Yeah, I took Neighbors in the second on a couple of these, but I guess it's fine. It aged okay. Neighbors at 36 in that one. I'll pull these up just to show them. So it's a Houston, Indy, Pittsburgh, and a Giants, Rams team. All right, let's look at these just to humor myself. And like, here's the thing: like, these are all these teams people are gonna look at, and like, they might all suck, or a lot of them might suck. Houston, Indy, Pittsburgh. I actually did this one on stream, so that's cool. All right, so I'll pull these both up separately so I can show them. Other one is a Giants Rams team, and I did that. When did I do that one? July 15th. There you go. Got it. Okay. Okay. ETM at 46. Why couldn't I get him there, dude? Really? All right. Loveland, Henderson, JMO. Let's go Tootin. I guess Say's fine here. I got yeah, I could do Lamar. Sure, why not? Lamar, Bijan, Tootin, Zay, Neighbors. I don't know. I actually don't know. They might. They have it for a lot of sports, but I mean, I can't say for sure. You'd have to look because I actually don't know. They definitely have MLB and NBA though. I can say that for sure. All right, so let's look at these teams. Just see. All right, so we got a Stroud, Daniel Jones, Rodgers. These are older BBM teams. FYI. I will. Let me change to something else here. Hold on. So I just wanted to look at some of the teams I have with Neighbors before he's kind of risen. I want to see kind of like my CLB teams that I have. So I have a Stroud, Daniel Jones, Rodgers, Barkley, Tootin, Corum, Tyjae, Katron. Like all those picks I feel good about still. CeeDee Lamb, T. Higgins, Neighbors. Definitely you're not going to be able to get that anymore. Downs, Casey Concepcion, Dell, Lane. Warren Fan. I remember drafting this team on stream. Yeah, I like this team a lot. I still like it, which is nice because sometimes you draft a team, it feels good, and then like a week later you're like, I hate that team now. This one still feels pretty good. Obviously, quarterback is a little sus, but like outside of that, you feel pretty good about everything else. And getting Neighbors at the 4th round is pretty nice. Early 4th. I like that. And then my other one is very, very interesting. Might be even better. I don't know. We'll see. So I have Dart, Stafford, Henry, Tootin. They both have Tootin on it. Ramondre, Tracy, another Katron Allen team. Then we have Puka, Rice, Neighbors, Lemon, Golden, Bryant, Boston. Receivers are sick. Running backs are pretty sick. Tight ends are just like, hopefully I can make it work. And some guys I like we got Helm, Sadiq. Likely I don't love, but I have him. And he's stacked with Dart, so it makes sense. I have Auden that I don't have a lot of, but I'm fine with that. This team fucks. I like this team a lot. Because you also get the Rice fall too at 29. Puka Rice is a little bit harder to get now. It might be damn near like, it's not impossible, but like Puka Rice is pretty easy actually. But you're not getting Puka Rice with Neighbors and Henry. That's for damn sure. So that team fucks. I like that team a lot. So at least I have a couple that look interesting with my CLV wise for neighbors. I have a couple eliminators that look could be fun too with like some late neighbors, but yeah. At least I have some. I'm glad I didn't full fade him, but I did expect him to fall more. Have a chunk of dart. Neighbors pre-draft, feeling better about that. That's good. People are looking good in the 10 buck stuff with neighbors. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I think it's just like any Burrow. I go Metcalf here. Usually I don't really love any of these guys, so we'll do Metcalf here. And then if I want to go another guy, we can do Harvey, Jaden Reed. I have like no T-Law. It's like I have no T-Law because I always end up staring at these guys, and I don't know if I want to take. It's hard for me to not grab one of them instead. I mean, let's do it. I mean, I have no reason to take those four. I'm not getting Lemon. I could have Lemon went up before, so I couldn't even take Lemon if I wanted to. So let's just get T-Law and like kind of try to make it work. This will be like a Hunter Tootin team. Maybe I'll grab a tight end. So we'll see. Not something I'd like to do very often, but I want to get more T-Law, and this is I didn't really have a pick that I like. Like I don't like QJ much. I don't take a lot of Pierce. I like taking Reed, but I didn't really want to reach for that. I just figured I'd grab something kind of unique there and grab T-Law. So kind of just a spot I don't love. Don't like taking Chuba. Don't really love Pollard on this team. I don't feel like I need him either. So yeah. We'll see. All right. Purdy went at 80. Wow. Well, that's fun. I didn't expect to see that, because usually, like, when I look at those teams with the cool CLV stuff, I'm like, this team sucks so bad. I actually feel like there's still a lot of players I like there. I didn't have like Pearsall on all of them or something like that. That's good. I definitely dodged. I only took my Pearsall exposure. I definitely dodged that right now. He actually was someone I kind of wanted to get more of, and I probably have a little bit, but I don't think I ended up with much. 6% in the Eliminator. I have four in the Eliminator, and then I have 6%. Actually, 7%, but it's also, like you said, Christopher, kind of lower entry stuff, looks like. And then in this, I have 5%. So yeah, I'm like underweight on everything, and Pearsall on all of them, which is the position you want to be in if he's going to fall 90 picks. But yeah, anytime he gets picked at like pick 100 is a good thing for you when you're playing. Yeah, I have 2% in BPM, so that worked out well for me. I got lucky. But you know, throughout the offseason, I'm gonna find a ton of stuff where I get where the opposite happens, where I'm like, damn, I have 15% of this guy and now he's hurt or whatever. Brazel could be an example of that, but I probably have like 4% of him, 5. So, and Brazel's not dead. He's just like a lot less likely to contribute in year 1 now. So Brooks is getting, I mean, I don't know, in the last couple rooms I've been in, Brooks has been going ahead of Quorum. Brooks has been going ahead of Chuba. Very interesting. Yeah, I'd take Chuba or Harvey here pretty gladly at 95. Yeah, I would take those guys there. So we have our quarterbacks figured out. We kind of just want to get Hunter just to have like an extra guy. Yeah, I mean, they're probably desperate. They're like, yeah, we need a body in here now. And Kirk's injury is no joke either. I mean, like he might be out for a good bit too. Man, I gotta get the option to take both. Okay, Chuba went. I think I just take Harvey. I like him quite a bit here. I guess I could have waited for. I could have waited to grab. Oh well. Could have waited and grabbed Dart, but whatever. Yeah, I want more Michael Wilson. I need to write that down too. Manungai, Dobbins, no worthy. Fannin. Let's go worthy on this one. Yeah, another thing about that team is I have cheap neighbors with Lamb. That's very fun with that week 17 correlation. I was going to do, I need to make notes, and I want to best ball notes. I need to get more Michael Wilson. Oh, yeah, literally. July 3rd. Got lucky there. July 3rd. More Pearsall. Wow. Crazy. And I mean, I did take more Pearsall. Like, I probably had more than I would have had, but I didn't, like, load up. I didn't have time to load up on them. Which I probably would have ended up doing. All right, so Golden, a guy I want to get a little more of too. Like, quarterback's fully done. This could be a good Andrews team. Really good Mason. I mean, we could probably stop at Mason if we're feeling really good. I would be willing to do that if I get Mason here. Casey Concepcion, a guy I'm just going to keep hammering. Like, even on a team like that, I just feel like it's not bad to make a bet like that on a team that either could surprise you or, like, maybe he's just good. Like, this dude's just good, and, like, turns out, yeah, he's on the Browns, but he's good, so he gets a lot of targets, and he's the best target, maybe the best earner on their team. And it's just him and Fannin getting all the targets. Definitely seems like reasonable. So, I mean, we're live Rodgers here. Mahomes went. Yeah, we're getting kind of sniped on, like, almost everything we want right now. But we don't need it. I keep looking at quarterback as if I need more quarterbacks. I do not need any more. Andrews, Kincaid. I don't have a lot of... I guess we could do, like, Kincaid Andrews here and just kind of mess around. Take Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Guy I've been kind of holding off on, but I think it's fine to pick. Is this where we take Debo? I mean, I think I just try to get Debo at 143. I probably won't, but that's where I'm going to try to take him, I think. I think I still get CLB there. Let's do Andrews. I don't have a lot of this double stack, so let's do that. Like, yeah, if I get in a perfect world, I'd take Debo and Hunter on the next turn. And then I think Kincaid and Andrews is cool here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind that. Take Kincaid here. Could take Kelsey too. No, I want Kincaid. I want to get a little more Kincaid. I think he's interesting. He's just like he's got a wide range of what could happen. Like, if he plays more snaps. Okay. A couple things need to happen. He either plays more snaps or they throw the ball more. If either of those things happen, he's just like he's got a good shot of being a good weapon on that team. If they do exactly what they did last year and run the ball 900 times a game, then he's probably a horrendous pick. And, well, he's probably not a horrendous pick. I mean, he's a tight end. Like, he just needs to score some touchdowns. But, like, then you're like, okay, well, then it's probably DJ Moore time. So, yeah, I don't know. There goes Debo, 128. I mean, I think he's settling around 120. He might. I can see people getting really hyped, and maybe that's rightfully so. But he's gonna go up a lot. He's gonna be like pick 100 or something. Like, this is probably the best landing spot he could have possibly had, given the situation. Obviously, being back on the Niners is one of the biggest parts, but also the fact that it's like kind of wide open in terms of the potential that he ends up getting a lot of work early. So good for him. And I like watching Debo play, so I'm fine with it. But yeah, my bags are not packed with Debo. That's for sure. But like all the other places he could sign, I wasn't really concerned about. Like, this is probably the worst place he could have signed in terms of like CLV. Like, if he signed to the Ravens, I like wasn't really that concerned. He might have been like a riser, but I don't think he would have rose that much. Like, I don't think you're taking Lamar's second option at pick 100. I just don't think that's happening. But Brock Purdy's most likely second option. In terms of like receivers, because obviously you have CMC and Kittle there when they're healthy. That's a different story. That could be very, very, very bullish. Well, it is what it is. Who do we want now? Chig goes. Darnold goes. I mean, we're like done at tight end, done at quarterback, more tight end, maybe one or two more running backs, and then rest receivers. So 2 quarterbacks for sure, 3 tight ends for sure, 4 or 5 running backs, and then probably 8 or 7 or 8 receivers. This guy has been sniping me on a lot of stuff, so hopefully he doesn't touch it. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can have Pearsall there. Beautiful. Travis Hunter stacked up with T-Law now with Tootin, the slappiest guys you could pair with T-Law. I got both of them. You love to see it. We got Naylor here. We can get Strange, McMillan. I don't take a lot of McMillan. Yeah, I'd rather take Cooper still. There's a lot of these guys I'm gonna have very low exposure to. I'm gonna try to like kind of get them in certain spots. Like, hey, I'll take them on this chop team or whatever, to get guys I have low exposure to, just in case. But Flournoy, I'm not gonna have a lot of Flournoy. I'm not gonna have a lot of McMillan, Tesla. It's just these guys I'm just not gonna have a lot of. I've kind of decided that at this point, but I'm not gonna have, probably not gonna have 0. We'll see what I end up having. There'll be a flavor at some point where I'm like, okay, I kind of want to take more of this guy, and that's what'll end up happening. I'll be like, hey, I'll take some more of this guy now. Tajay. Yeah, I'm glad I got my Tajay up too, because he was the one that I wanted more of, and I ended up getting quite a bit of him. Twan Jennings. So I wonder where people are going to take Stribling now. Like, if people just done taking Stribling now, or is it still like wheels up for Stribling? I mean, he went earlier than his ADP, 148. So I think people, yeah, I mean, he probably still, like, Stribling still ultimately rises, but he's going to definitely stop rising. Like, I guess maybe he can get to like 130 probably. My gut says 150. He like 140. I guess he's already at 150. So my gut says probably 140. He stops, and then Debo goes to like pick 100 probably, maybe even more. Like they'll definitely be like rooms that take Debo and like pick 80 or something at pick 80. Interesting. Sadiq's a good one for this room. Schultz, Hawk, Barner. Yeah, it's definitely funny how enamored I can get with some of these guys, and then I'm just like, yeah, I'm not taking them anymore. I get like super enamored with like a guy like Dulcich, and then like for like a week I just don't even like acknowledge his names there. Algier seems like a good one to get. Well, yeah, I guess, I mean, I could use Algier. You can use those points on any team you have, even if Algier's more like front-weighted production more so. Expected front-weight production. Samson's here. Dulcich is here. Absolutely take down. Killing back 165. This guy's reaching around, huh? Barner. I think I'm just gonna do Sadiq. I think he's just a good pick. I don't really. I mean, Andrews is there, but I have week 13 doubled up, but I'm not really concerned about that right now. And let's get. We're done at tight end, so let's go. So Tank Dell. Tank Dell feels like a guy that's probably going like pick 150 if things go his way. And if he's like really getting hype, there's nothing really stopping him from going to like 130, 120s. Like, people are not afraid to take if they keep seeing good stuff about him, they're not afraid to take a guy that's hurt, even in the way he was. Like, if we keep seeing stuff like, oh, he looks good, he's looking really good, he's gonna play week 1, he's gonna play week 3, whatever, like he will move up. There's room for him to move up. Antonio Williams, I'm excited. I want to get back on the train on him. If they're not gonna sign anyone, I'm ready to jump back on that train. All right. We got Lloyd, Blue. Plenty of intriguing stuff here. Be a good team to take K-Tron. So we have Neighbors, Flowers, Metcalf, Worthy, Hunter, Cooper, Dell. So probably just a 2583 classic. 2583. One more receiver. Ted Hurst, I guess. Bateman. Surratt. I have 10% Torrey Horton. I did not expect that. I did not. I didn't think that was possible. Brissett goes to the Bryce Young guy. He's no Cardinals. I'll definitely say, like, the camp has really rejuvenated the drafting landscape. It was getting a little stale for like a week or two there. I wasn't drafting too much, so it didn't feel too stale, but it feels really fun now. Like, it's very dynamic again. Definitely quite enjoyable right now in terms of drafting. with all the moving pieces, and like it really feels good because you end up a lot of times you end up like having an edge just by paying attention, where like you're, oh, this guy just got hurt, I just saw that, or this guy is going to move down clearly because they just signed this player, and you're able to like kind of adjust that in real time before the ADP has any time to adjust. And that ADP doesn't adjust instantly. That could take over, like, for a guy like Pearsall, that could take over like a 2-3 weeks for him to be at the price he should be at. And that means people are taking him at the price he shouldn't be at, and that's good. Like, that's ultimately good for you in the long run. And yeah, of course, Pearsall could absolutely smash somehow, and that works out for the people that take him. But at this point, if you're able to extract CLV, that's like the only thing you should be able to like that. If you're able to extract CLV on a team, that means that you probably are drafting. Like, that means that that team is more likely to advance than it was when you drafted it. Just feel like that's. Let's go Ted Hurst. I don't have a lot of him right now. And that feels like maybe, oh, that's not correct to say, whatever. I think that's like, I think it is correct. Like, if you draft a team that is now, the players on that team are now more expensive, you have correctly played the market in a way that like, you've got a team that is stronger than the ones that can be built today, and inherently that is a good thing. That has nothing to do with the points are scored. Like, you can have all the CLV in your world and CLV in the world, and if you don't get any points from your guys, means zilch. But based on projection, based on ADP, like if you're saying like, oh my god, I got Neighbors and these 3 other guys that are going 5 rounds earlier now, or 2 rounds earlier now, like, yeah, that's going to be good for you. Like, that's what you want. That's why you draft early, is to get teams that have CLV that no one else, or get combos of players that no one else has, and then also like get teams that are basically impossible to build in the current landscape, and then you just like, you're giving yourself a better chance to advance because people that are building teams like yours, you have a better player in that spot, or your team just projects for more points because you end up having players that have increased in value because player got hurt or player got traded, player's not hurt that they thought we expected to be hurt. It's all those kind of things. Like, that's, you want CLV value teams because it doesn't mean you're going to advance. It doesn't mean it's automatically going to win anything. People should understand that's not how those things are correlated, but you want teams with a lot of CLV value. Ryan, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I drafted a lot of Neighbors early on. Didn't stack him. Wish I would have. I don't think I'd feel too bad. I don't like Neighbor, or Dart is like expensive enough where I don't think you should feel too bad about not having every single one of your Neighbors teams attached to Dart. But yeah, you definitely want like the added bonus of just having the quarterback with that guy for sure. I don't blame you for that. All right, so who's my last running back going to be? It won't be Keelan Black. Has Randall got any buzz at all? I mean, like, Quinn Allen is getting work. I'm ready to absolutely hammer nuke Jalen Wright if I get some good information on him. Connor. Yeah, we're just hoping we get one of these. Probably the top 2 ideally, but maybe if not, I guess I could take Randall. Yeah, one more glorious draft after this, and we'll be out of here for the night. And I think I'll be back probably Saturday or Sunday. I don't know. A lot of people. I don't know, man. I think a lot of people don't like him, and I don't really see why. I would say the one thing I can agree on now is that the fact that Charbonnet might be back earlier than expected, or maybe this is just all like camp talk and stuff, or like optimistic coach speaks type stuff. But it seems like there's a decent chance he could be back sooner than we think. And if Charbonnet is back early, then that like really hurts the thesis of what we wanted to do with Price, because I have no doubt in my mind that they're going to play a lot of TikToker if he's not, if Washington goes on TikToker. They're going to play a lot of sharps when he's healthy. Like that is like their dude. I want to put Mike Washington here. And recap this team. We got Lamar, T-Law, Bijan, Tootin, Harvey, Lloyd, Mike Washington. We got a neighbors team. Zay Flowers, DK Metcalf, Xavier Worthy, Travis Hunter, Omar Cooper, Tank Dell, Ted Hurst, Andrews, Kincaid, Sadiq. Not bad. I like that team. I like getting a T-Law share. All right, we're in the next one. Last stream of the day, or last draft of the day. I like Price. So the way I kind of see it is just like this guy feels like early bet on running back. You most likely get I have 101. 101. Yes. Yes. Another Gibbs team. I think Price is a good pick because you get the early production most likely, and I think it's just a fun bet. Like you get a guy that's probably going to be, let me draft. Are you in? I already got in. Sorry, bro. It was like there's like one spot left. I would have, if you said you would, if I would have known you wanted to get in, I would have let you, or I would have tried to let you. It's kind of impossible. It's kind of hard to make it happen, but I can help. Yeah, no, I like Price because you get a bet on a guy that's obviously has a ton of upside. He's a first-round pick, late first-round pick, and he might show so much early that you can't keep him off the field, and Sharps might not come back for a long time. They might be very, very cautious with him. That was kind of my original take. Now I kind of feel like he might get back sooner than you think, and that would be not good for Price. But still think when you take a rookie that has a more feasible path to front-weighted production, I'm in on that. He's not a guy I want to have a ton of. I think he's like correctly priced. What would be good is if like Charbonnet is trending towards like playing early, maybe like Price drops a lot, and you can get him like in the 80s or the 90s. That might be really fun just to have that bet. But yeah, it's kind of tricky. It's really tricky. All I can say for confidently is that I'm pretty confident that whenever Charbonnet's back, he's going to have a big role. And that doesn't mean Price can't pay off pick 60 because he pretty easily can. Because like if you're telling me you could have took Kenneth Walker at 60 last year, you would have been happy even if Sharp scores a lot of touchdowns. But now you get to redo the bet where like Price is pick 60, Sharp is hurt. If Price gets more work or anywhere near like a bell cow role, or I guess you could say like, Kenneth Walker's role like later in the season, like in the playoff run, if he can get that role, Price, he's smash at 60. But I think whenever Sharps is back is bad news for Price. So if Sharps is trending week 1, I would expect Price to go down quite a bit in price. It's so annoying. His name is Price also. But yeah. Beautiful. I'm glad I got Gibbs again. That feels good. And how beautiful. I'm getting my Gibbs exposure back up. I got a 102 and a 101 today. We like that. We like that. All right, let's refresh. Let's see. I don't have a Gibbs Bowers team. I'd love that if I can give it that, but it might not be the time yet. This location stuff is just insane. It's never ending. All right, well, No cigar for me. Let me get London and Nico. That would be insane. London and Nico. Come on. Come on. Please. Pick something. Do something. Do something weird, please. Fuck. Ah. That would have been so cool. All right, we'll get Nico. Gibbs, Nico. We got a lot of Pickens. We got no McBride. We got no Olave. Olave just got signed. So I guess that means we go Olave, right? He just signed an extension, so we have to take him, right? All right. Nico, Olave, Gibbs. Another combo. I just don't, I don't want all my Gibbs teams to have love, and I already have quite a bit of that, so I'm gonna not take that every time. Got Brees too, quite a bit of Brees with Gibbs. Man, I just forgot I didn't have Bijan. Yeah, London would have been sick there, dude. Wow. I wanted that bad. Especially because, yeah, I mean, I had Bijan. I mean, I'd much rather have Gibbs, London than Bijan, London. But what do I know? Sure, let me have him. Well, I guess I should have to. Well, there's a lot of drafts left. I'm like halfway there, but at least I could feel pretty comfortable about, like, I got my Gibbs exposure up quite a bit. I've gotten like 2 in the last, like, I think I got it like 3 times in the last like couple weeks, so that's good for my BBM. I don't want to be sitting there with like 4% Gibbs and BBM. That would just not what we want. Give me 8. Give me 8 Gibbs, 8 Bijan, and I'll live with what happens after that. If I have 5% CMC, so be it. But like, I want at least even with the field on Gibbs and Bijan. But I mean, if I could end up with like 12% Gibbs if I get really lucky, but don't anticipate that happening. And the other person with a lot of CLV is Waddle. A lot of Waddle teams that got him in the 50s. He's now in the 40s. That feels pretty good to have a good Waddle bag right now. Josh Jacobs here. If he fell, I would probably take him just to have another interesting bet. Scatabo, pretty interesting too. Got me too in this room. Genty, Cook, Allen, McMillan, Jefferson, Barkley, Flowers, Lamb, Achane, Williams, CMC, Walker, Higgins, Javonte, Wilson. Gibbs, Nico, Olave. Loveland went 41. I don't know why I'm clicking Waddle. He's going to be gone. Quite a bit of burden with. What are our thoughts on like doubling up Roman Burden here? Or just going all in on Detroit, Chicago? Ooh, no, I want Xavier Thomas list. If I have the ability to do it, I think I'm going to grab him. Oh, wow. No Tootin with No Tootin with Gibbs. So Burden goes. I mean, JMO, no JMO Gibbs either. Oh, we're fixing that now. We're getting JMO, Tootin. That is a fun start. We got Gibbs, Tootin, Nico, Olave, JMO. That's fun. That I can say is very fun. We get all the juice, Gibbs, Tootin, J-Mo, 2 good receivers, great receivers, Nico with Olave. Yeah, mess with this. Good start. Yeah, definitely. If I'm gonna have a lot of Tootin, I'm not gonna want to miss out on Gibbs Tootin teams. And there's probably not a lot of like Gibbs or Tootin's didn't fall to 72 much, so it's probably the only way you're getting them at 48. There's probably a few out there with Tootin at like, I mean, honestly, Tootin hasn't rose much more than like 10 picks, so probably a very low amount, if any, of Gibbs with Tootin at the 6-7 turn. Cool. Load up on my combos here, I guess. Yeah, I'd take Price if he fell to me. Yeah, this is it's a funky range because I like taking these quarterbacks, but if I don't have a piece to match with them, it's just really not. It's really not ever appetizing at all. Good lemon team. Double stack with Tyson for sure. Plenty of good stuff. I mean, there's tons of good options around here. Parker Washington. Again, I'm going to go Marvin again. Yeah, there's a lot. That down a little bit later, but this quarterback from like Warren to Burrow, not really my favorite. I don't really like Rome that much, realistically. Keep an eye on Debo's price too. Lamar went 56 to unstacked. Price, you got 5 running backs. 5 running backs through 6. Starving the beast, huh? Starving the beast. So him doing this makes all these other guys want to take more running backs early. I had Gibbs and Tootin, so I could end up paying off, like with me getting like some good quarterback value to fall to me, maybe receiver value. Just because people are like overdrafting running backs at some point here. Yeah, probably not getting Tyson. You have to fall quite away. Yeah, he's not gonna fall. Yeah, I was hoping maybe. I mean, lemon would be cool. Here's what I'll say: if I get Daniels, I'm gonna grab him. If I can get Hurts Lemon, I'll do that. Who has this? This guy has Devonta Smith, so this guy could easily grab Hurts here if he so chooses. He doesn't, so yeah, I'd happily do Hurts Lemon here. This guy should take Caleb. I mean, he might not, but he should take Caleb. Burrow goes, so this guy, he had Chase. So this guy should be the Caleb guy, and then I get Hurts Lemon. Yeah, that's fire. Yeah. Yep, this team is nice. I'm liking it already. A lot of upside. We get Hurts in the 7th round or 6th round. One of the guys I like quite a bit there. Hurts, Gibbs, Tootin, Nico, Olave, J-Mo, Lemon. And let's see, can we buy a good tight end score as well, or are we going to full punt? We'll see. If we can get, if we get Kraft or Kittle, I guess that's kind of what we're going for. If we want that elite scoring at a cheaper price, that's kind of the way you go. You got to get Kraft or Kittle on your team. I mean, there's guys down here that could put up an elite score in any given week, but if you want the elite scoring, you gotta get your hands on like a Kraft or a Kittle, really, in my opinion. Because I just don't see like once you get past like Kittle, I don't see a lot of the guys that can get you 40. I just see a lot of guys that can get you like a 15-pointer that could keep you afloat in the big weeks, which is meaningful. Sadiq could be a big upside guy, but I think he's a slow start. I think Dulcich could be, if he ends up being like the clear #1 there. Outside of Achan, I think there's a world there. But T-Ferg is kind of fun, but yeah. Okay, so I do have to go early here. I will probably have to update this. I'll probably like update how this team ended up going afterwards. I realize I have something coming up tonight, so I need to do that. Thought it was at 10. It's actually at 9, so I will have to go now. But I will be back this weekend for some more content. We'll see. I'll probably just like, I don't know. This team will be partly on stream, and you guys will get to see the rest. I'll show you the rest of the team, and then if it does well, then at least we have my thought process through a lot of the draft here. Like if this is the winner, hey, at least we got half of it on stream. So I'll make these last 2 picks, and then I gotta go. Brooks. I would take Laporta if I didn't already have all of these people, all these other options. Kittle at 120 isn't impossible. Definitely a fun worthy team here. Oh, there's Mike Wilson. Damn, I actually wanted him there, and that would have been good. Good time to get Wilson. Let's go Worthy and Pitts. Oh my god, he went. Okay. Let's do Jordan Mason and Golden. Yeah, let's do that. A little bit of a reach, but there's nothing really here. I saw tight end range and running backs I don't need, so I would rather take Mason a lot of times over these 3. So White, you can make an argument for, but not every time. So anyways, got to bounce. I will see you guys later. I'll be back this weekend. Appreciate you guys hanging out. It was a good time. And yeah, thanks, Christopher. I'll see you later. And yeah, take care. Have a good night, everybody. And we'll see you guys next time on High Score. It's a good time. And as always, find value in everything you do. And we'll see you guys next time. Later.